Disinformation that totally ruined a good book about Area 51. Area 51, an uncensored history of America's top secret military base, written by Annie Jacobsen. Annie Jacobsen's nonfiction book about Area 51 became one of the best-selling books in 2011. However, it was so unfortunate that the first and practically the only thing the vast majority of the readers of this 500-page book talked about was what was included in the last 8 pages, in which Jacobsen simply quoted from an anonymous EG&G employee who happened to be one of the 100 former employees that she interviewed, who apparently told her his ridiculous claim that the Roswell crash of 1947 was an intentional act by Stalin's Soviet Union, which flew a Nazi flying wing aircraft and crashed it over New Mexico with deformed, genetically experimented small humans on board that the Nazis had created. Annie Jacobsen herself had never made such a ridiculous assertion. She was simply quoting from her anonymous former EG&G employee, who, according to some reliable sources, later turned out to be Alfred O'Donnell, who had joined the defense contractor in 1947 when it was established. Apparently, it was disinformation that O'Donnell provided to her. Now, I believe that Jacobsen also knew it was disinformation, but nevertheless included it in her book because of its sensational value. It was a brilliant marketing strategy, and of course it became a bestseller. But the sad fact is that, yes, the last 8 pages of this 500-page book totally ruined it. Otherwise, Annie Jacobsen's book was, in general, a well-researched written history of America's now not-so-secret leading-edge military research, development, and testing complex in Nevada. This is Norio Hayakawa in Albuquerque, New Mexico.